Hey everybody, Weekly Word, episode 71 is Cohesion, and it comes to you on Run Streak Day 650 when I had a chance to go and run 6.45 miles in this beautiful, beautiful Virginia Beach day. As I was stepping off to head out to do my run, I ran into a fellow Marine and asked him if he wanted to come with me. And as we made that step towards the parking lot to step off, he played through it in his mind and he decided, you know what, why not? So he joined me for the run, and I will tell you, it was very special because I had a chance during the whole thing to not only talk about today's weekly word, but also to deep dive into the word and to reflect really from his perspective. You see, this fellow Marine came through the schoolhouse that I teach at now back in 2010, 7 years ago, whenever I was in a different job here. And he's returned now to be one of our instructors. He's got 7 years of perspective and 5 promotions later. And he had this one quote that he made that really stood out to me about this idea. And he said that when you're starting to look at cohesion, it's an equation. It's willingness and inclusion equals cohesion. And of course, the use of the word inclusion just jumps out at me for obvious reasons. But we got to talking about that, and he got to talking, and he got to deep diving on it as I was running, and I was listening. And it was reinforcing the idea of how together we shall accomplish so much more. But that togetherness is brought on by the inclusion aspect of everyone being involved, but they have to be willing participants. You cannot force mindset. You cannot force ideology upon people, but rather you can educate them to get them to a point where they are now willing participants and therefore are included. And together we shall be so much stronger with cohesion. The power of that. I asked him, I said, do you think cohesion is a play on the word adhesive? We kind of looked at each other. Heck yeah. Cohesion, adhesiveness, the sticky part, the togetherness. And if as we go through this journey, if we can continuously take time to understand perspectives, to educate one another on where we sit on an issue, but to be so open-mindedness that we are willing to bring on other perspectives and then come together as a cohesive entity, God, I think it's unstoppable. And as we ran today, we didn't care about the pace. We didn't care about the time. In fact, I don't even know if we were ever fatigued, because the whole time we were focusing on this concept and we were accomplishing this 6.5 mile run together, going through philosophy and listening to one another's thoughts on things. I learned a lot today from this young man, 28 years old. Learned a lot today because I took the time to be willing to be open to his philosophies, to his ideas, to his mindset. 71 is one for the books. See y'all next time.